you might have went into create new world but realized there was nothing in it, so decided to go into the tutorial, or you may have just ended up in the tutorial, which is really cool because there's a lot of stuff in there. As soon as you escape from the very first area, most people don't realize that all you gotta do is hit the B button in order to skip the entire tutorial and just walk right out of the area. But if you're actually mid-tutorial and you can't get around it, I'm going to give you just kind of a fast video to kind of show you what you need to do to get through it. So it's going to ask you to move around. That's easy enough. It's going to ask you to sprint, which is pushing the left stick forward twice, and then hit A. It's tell you to jump. It's going to want you to hit some stuff. So chop down 4 blocks of wood. It's kind of the first real thing that you got to do there. And that's easy enough. You're actually going to need more than this to be able to get through the entire tutorial. But basically, go ahead and get you some wood, and then you can set you up a crafting table. It's going to actually ask you if you want to go through a tutorial for this. You can just tell it no. If you don't, then it's going to ask you to look at a bunch of other stuff. This one's not that bad. You can typically just hit A through it, and eventually it'll let you just do your own thing again. So, crafting table. You make the crafting table. Once you get the crafting table put together, then you've got some options for sticks and whatnot. Throw you together some tools. And once you get these tools together, that's going to make life a lot easier on you. Then you can change your items. It's going to ask you to go to your inventory, and then it will give you a tutorial about the inventory. Hit B if you can. If not, if you hit A, you can typically just kind of get through by hitting A some more. And then when you hit B, it lets you back out of there. It's going to tell you basically whenever you run around or do stuff, it consumes food. So it's going to ask you to eat the food. So now you've ate the food. Your heart's going to go all the way up. And then you're done with that. It tells you some more stuff about health. More about health. And it's going to talk to you about the crafting interface. We've already done that. But if you haven't, that's how you do it. And then it's talking about how basically you need to create armor and weapons and find a safe shelter. And it'll say there's an abandoned miner shelter somewhere, which is right over there. So what you're going to want to do is collect the resources to finish this building. It'll give you the option to hit B right here, but if you hit A, then it's going to have you continue going through it. And it's going to want you to go to the crafting table. This is actually where it's going to tell you to make the tools. Of course, we've already done that. And then we'll get some tools. Since I hit it, this is kind of there's some extra stuff in here. If you get stuck in this is how you do this with the triggers, because there's 3 levels on the side. This is something brand new that they've just added, but don't get too stuck in there. Your RB and LB button is what's going to allow you to scroll through the top tabs, and then your left stick is what gets you through this stuff. So now that we've got that, you're going to need a bunch of wood. Once you get this wood chopped down, you're going to want to turn it into planks. But one of the big things that you got to have next is stone. So the wood pickaxe can mine stone. There's 5 different levels of stuff. You got wood, stone, iron, gold, and diamond. Every level helps you a little bit mine a little bit faster or kill things a little bit faster. The next thing you got to do too is basically you got to go over here to this furnace, which is under the crafting table, and you're gonna set that up. And you're gonna throw some regular log wood in it. You don't have to do a whole bunch, and then a couple planks, and that's gonna start cooking. And that's gonna make you some torches, because you're gonna have to have torches. So the things that we need to finish the shelter, basically, you gotta finish the walls, you gotta put light in it, you gotta put a door on it, and then you gotta actually do windows. So if you're trying to get through this fast, you want to go ahead and get this glass, or I'm sorry, sand to make the glass. Toss some of that in here, and throw some planks in there. Whenever you're cooking stuff, you usually just want to use like planks or something like that. And you want to make a bunch of planks. So basically your logs turn into planks. Go up here to the house. And once you're up here, you want to just basically make a box. Leave room for windows. So just keep room for one window on every spot. Of course, room for the door. And I didn't have enough wood. It's okay. I'll just jump down here and get this tree. Chop through the leaves. And once we get these logs, then we can turn around and finish this house. Might as well check in and see how our glass is doing. And it feels like it takes a long time. If you've never done it before, it's good to go through it anyways, but it can be kind of annoying sometimes because you forget. Even if you've done it before, a lot of times you'll forget. And it's been a long time since I've actually done anything like this. Make some planks. If your bottom bar of your inventory is full, then what you need to do is actually hit the Y button and replace something in there. I just happen to have an empty slot, so that worked out, but you gotta put it down there and you finish out this building. Windows. I forgot to get a door, so we're gonna go back in here. The door is right here, and then torches. You need to go over. You need to hit RB, go to your torch, and then that's gonna give you the torches. Now, what's gonna happen, and you've probably already discovered this if you were watching this video, is basically it's not gonna let you out of the tutorial area until you finish it. So it says you can't leave until you finish the tutorial. If I am remembering correctly, there's no real bells and whistles or anything to let you know that you've completed the tutorial. It's just kind of, you just have to kind of know. So toss you a torch or two in here. There it is. Congratulations, you've completed the tutorial. I must have missed it last time. So that's it. That's now you're free to actually get out of this place, and you'll see these stairs over here, and when you run up to these stairs, you're going to get to go into the actual tutorial city that they built, which is really amazing. I think this is the third one that they've ever done. You can't get to any of the old ones, but this one is especially cool because they've added I think it's called Elytra, which is the wings, and they've given you some stuff here to fly through, which is pretty amazing. And I can cover all that. I just have to do it in another video. And I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoy Minecraft. And throw me some comments in the bottom if you want to add me to your friends list. I'll put some notes down there myself once I get everything in line. But this is my first video, so appreciate you subscribing and adding some likes if you like this. And stay tuned. We'll be doing some more videos.